is a little breakfast restaurant in Phuket Town serving dim sum, a popular type of Thai breakfast. They had lots of different choices available. So you find little plates of dim sum in the steamers as you walk in the door, and you pick the ones you like. Generally restaurants like this don't have the dim sum pre-cooked. You pick your little plates and then they cook it for you in a steamer, which takes about 5 to 10 minutes, and then bring it to your table. This one everything was already waiting, and you pick your dishes. The lady's adding some fried garlic to a couple of them. They also had some other things there waiting, which you can eat warming. Once you've chosen your food, you go and sit down. It was a very busy little restaurant there. There were people waiting constantly for tables. Dim sum is always good. So on the table you'll find some sauces, some Chinese tea. My wife had a type of iced Thai tea, and they delivered the dim sum to your table. The first one we got was meat wrapped in some sort of noodle that we eat with the fried garlic. It was really delicious. Corn wrapped in meat there, and type of dumpling type things there, which was similar to a dim sum. This was a fried pork dim sum. This one was tofu stuffed with meat, a sweet soup of herbs. It was really yummy. This was a slice of a Thai preserved egg, which was cooked on a ball of meat. You get a little fork to eat your dim sum with, which is not so easy to use when you're trying to hold a camera. These are really yummy, as with all dim sum. So yeah, the baby really likes it too. It's very popular with Thai people. You can also buy it to take away. So there's people waiting for tables. So that's one of the most popular styles of breakfast in Thailand, and I know why. It tastes really, really good. Definitely worth trying if you come to Thailand. Next was another local restaurant that we ate at one morning while we were there. Very typical Thai style restaurant. So first is my wife's pork soup, which is called gao lao. It's got lots of different cuts of pork and pork balls and a big mix of vegetables. Next was a mushroom soup that I ordered. Lots of different types of mushrooms there, some shiitake mushrooms by the look, some big bits of pork. Next was a stir-fried Hokkien noodle dish that we got. Had some squid, big fried egg there, some bits of pork, and some sliced fish bowl, and another type of fish bowl. And we got a seafood pad see ew for our son, lots of kale, prawns, some squid, and thick noodles. Then I've got an old style coffee, Cafe Boran, condensed milk on the bottom that you mix through. This was my mushroom soup. All the dishes at this restaurant were really well priced, about 50 baht each, and it was delicious food there as well. This was another local restaurant that we tried. We were looking for a restaurant when we were hungry, and this was the one we found. This is a chicken and egg dish that my wife bought called Kai Palo. This was my dish. I got massaman curry and a vegetable stir fry, and this is a steamed egg dish that my wife really likes. It's always really tasty. It's a sweet coconut dish there called Tom Kha Gai. This is a southern style curry called Geng Song. Generally very spicy. At pretty much all Thai restaurants you can get takeaway, which is very popular with the locals. This one had a huge variety of food. This is another southern style dish, which is spicy and also salty. Fish curry, vegetable stir fry, massaman curry, some other type of curry, fried fish there, tofu and vegetable dish, noodle dish there, steamed vegetables, and they also had some soups available. This is one of my favourite soups, bamboo. I also had fried fruit, fried banana, and jackfruit. Here the lady's getting the fruit out of her jackfruit. As I said, we just happened to find this restaurant. All the food here was really tasty. It wasn't anything particularly special. There's restaurants like this all over the place in Thailand. All serve tasty food because if the food isn't good, they don't stay in business very long. This one was another local restaurant that we tried. Again, it was just one we found when we were driving past in Hungary. They had lots of their ingredients out the front. Again, it looked to be very popular, which is part of the reason why we chose this restaurant. The kitchen was very busy there. There was a constant stream of people coming in and out. This was a fish dish that I bought, which was called fish with 3 flavours. And then a mushroom and prawn stir fry. My wife got fried pork with basil. And then a fried rice for our son, which he always likes. Usually Thai fried rice has a lot of vegetables. For some reason this one didn't have many vegetables, but still tasted quite good. My fish dish had lots of onion, a few different seasonings, some big pieces of fish, and some peppers as well, which weren't at all spicy. So with Thai food, generally take it from the big plate and put it onto your own serve of rice to eat it. This one was really good. The sauce was a little bit sweet, a little bit salty. Really yummy. This was a fried prawn with mushroom. Again, it had some herbs and spices with it, and I think some spring onion there. It likewise was very, very tasty. More savoury, not so sweet this one, but really nice. So that's a quick look at eating like a local in Phuket. All these restaurants are in Phuket town. None of them were recommended. These were all just local restaurants that we happened to discover. Food was really good at all of them. Thailand, there's so much competition with restaurants. The restaurants that don't serve good food don't last very long. 3 of the 4 of these restaurants were located right in the heart of Phuket town. The dim sum restaurant was on Tilok Utip 2 Road. The second restaurant was right on the corner of Talang Road and Phuket Road. And the last restaurant was on Monterey Road on the other side of the road to the Pearl Hotel. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly where the third restaurant was. It was somewhere on Chalon Pra Kiat Road on the outskirts of Phuket town. Thanks for watching. Bye.